see. I see you there. We're going to start at 3-7. Do you want to join us at that rank, Germany? Cool. Hey, Arno. Yes, we're live. Exciting video here. How are you doing, Arno? Getting ready here to. Okay. U87, Stug 3F, good choice. Panzer 3J, Panzer 4J, Panzer 4H, Panzer 3M, and a Puma. Just looking at Dino's lineup in Toy Jet. Has a Dicker Max, a Panzer 3M. Oh, yeah, 3.7 if you can get. Puma, a KV2, Panzer 4H, Whirlwind, Stug, and the BV155. I don't know, we're waiting. Yeah, it is. Yeah. The fighter with the super long wings for high altitude fighting. Yeah. Yeah. I actually had a bacon chicken sandwich yesterday. Yeah. Hello, Crispin. How you doing? You're going to try to snipe join the match. Okay. Um, it'll only be another 25 minutes for Arno to figure out how to press buttons. No, I'm teasing. Yeah, I know. You got to get rid of his Ostwin 2 and his 88mm flat. Well, I do have a 4-3 lineup. I would consider that. I don't know. What would be a 4-0 lineup here now? Serious. Yeah. Yeah. To me, I'd rather jump all. If I was going to go up, I would go up to 4-3 because you got the Panzer IV, or Panzer IV. You got and the 38. The Hetzer. Do you know the stream delay on YouTube with the Churchill? Oh yeah, you do have the Churchill at 4-0. But 4-0 to be a good lineup, you've got to have the two premiums, really, in my opinion. If you don't have it, right? And yes, KVB1. Yeah, I don't have that one, Crispin. But yeah, okay. So if you're ready for us, Crispin, let's see if we can get in there to battle. Yeah, there's a bit of delay. I don't know. There's a bit of delay. Oh, okay. Well, this is actually a pretty good place. The toy jet and his Dicker Max. But I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna go in like Panzer Fell Wagon Panzer 4J. I'm moving up towards A. Problem is, they didn't make very many of them, and they were a bit behind the curve compared to what was current at the time. Yeah. That's about how it is with all the Romanian, Hungarian, and Italian armored vehicles. We got Port Novosibirsk, I presume. Yeah. I don't dislike it as much as other people. Okay. Oh, that came from behind the building up here. Okay. We get it. Oh, somebody hit it. There it is. Hit the building, no damage. Oh, finally got him. Yep. Okay, I'm pushing up. You guys take the point. Yes. Oh, there's Sherman right here in front of me behind this wood. And he did great damage to me. I did damage to him. Let's see this. And he's dead. Something else damaged yellow at the arrow. Yeah. Yeah, I see him. Captain is the one moving again. Artillery between my location. One is killing everything. Even the rest of this. Bitch. Matilda, hello Matilda. How you doing? Matilda's gone. We went waltzing, and she didn't come back. Yeah, there's just a couple of them. Yeah, great. Okay, I see. Yeah, there's one Sherman. I just skimmed around off of the side of him. He's looking at me, and you got my breach somehow? Maybe something in the game. Something in her apartment. You can be anywhere by now. Hey, Italy. Italy. FRL. Can we play? Well, eventually, yes. We just started, and we're not kicking somebody out just yet, but in a bit. We get tracers. Well, too far away. Wow. Friendly. Where? Yeah, tank. I'm going AA. Looks like we're getting more AA after. One I can hold down the fort. I'll grab my instrument. Yep. We'll Yeah, I'm I thought I was going to help killing things with you. Voyager is doing a good job in the air. What's wrong? Uh, always trust the government. Everything they say is true. Yeah. 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 Hey, Shiny God, how you doing? Yes, I do. I do. I'm moving up. I'm dropping artillery on A. Yep, TBF. Yep. Yeah. Man, I thought I was going to actually help with the air, but Voyager is just clearing the skies. Is that M5? Oh, oh, oh. Hit, 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 hit. Big lead. He's got his 75 and he's dead. Ultra. Yes, Shiny God, in a bit. We just started, so we will change lineup later, but not right away. Let me. We're going to squad. Yeah, for a first game, that was actually pretty good. Chocolate is generally delicious. Oh boy, we got winter. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to go in my Max, head towards C. Great vehicle. Yeah, Crispin. What? We almost have enough here. I don't know if Crispin and Shiny God in Italy want to set up a custom battle. We almost have enough to do that. Generally speaking, but I guess a few of us can play the allies. Let's see about that. Let's see about that, maybe. Well, yeah, let's give it a couple of more missions here, and then we'll see what we can do instead of trying to rotate players. Yeah, coming out of their spawn. I got him. They're blind. Yeah, okay. Sorry. You come up to the crest here. We'll see what's getting at you. Good. Stay alive. Good. I see the thing get shot at you. I missed him. I'm reloading slowly and see what he got. You got him good. No. Okay, what is that? Yeah, there's two out by the windmill. Missed. People. Yeah, it's terrible when the enemy crashes and you could shot him down instead. Into is angled. He's wiggling around. And I got him! Right over there. Oh, doesn't he get you up? And I got the enemy. A little too late to save it. And I missed him. It is one. Objective completed. Completed. And I got him! There goes a B1 biz. Lost the map. Another British thing decided to die. Down. The thing just caught me. Oh. There's something I can't see him.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Yeah. Here we go. There's that KV1 down. And we've won this. Yes. Yeah, that was a good map. Good map. We kicked that. Now we're in the jungle. Hmm. Okay, I'm going to swing north around A and B. Right along the beach. But you guys don't need to follow. I'm just giving you my plans. Come on, you can go. Be too nice. Let's see what we can see. Up here. Oh, yeah. I got him right along the beach, something. Oops, somebody got him. He's still alive. Haven't killed anything yet. The man who just killed me as I was getting it. Alright, alright. Well, Shiny God, we were thinking about doing a custom battles. Well, I'm going to go for anti-air cover. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I see him. I see him. I'm on him. Ooh, ooh, annoying. Right back. He wants to get in the trees. What is zipping around a lot out here? Oh, another one. Looks like he's gonna crack into the ground. We got a hit on one. Got a hit on one. Let's keep taking it. 37mm jet. I don't know. Man, how did he fly right through that? He was on target. Obviously, not because I didn't hit him. And the other one, where the... Oh. Oh. Boom. I got one of them. Okay. I'm coming back in my whirlwind. Since there's a lot up there now. Whirlwind activated. See one below the trees. Another one there. Okay. Okay. The lead. There he is. Coming around. Got a hit on him. Got him. Thank you. He made it easy. Come straight in at me. And then we have running up too. Got a critical on that guy. He danced behind the trees too. He's good. Yeah, M16 gotcha. Ripped your face off. Yes. That will. Hello, Carl. Well, I don't have the ability to give you free golden eagles. Sorry. Yeah, well, play arcade and stay lower BR, and that will help you grind it. If you don't have. But if yeah, and I think you may be meaning silver eagles. That's what you need to grind, not. There's silver lions. Sorry, silver lions. Yes, as opposed to golden eagles. Golden eagles just buys it, but yeah. I don't know if you can. I don't know. Ah, I thought maybe you had a target. Okay, do we want to? Is there anybody in the chat wants to do custom battles or not? I don't know. Speak up if you're interested. What do you want to do? Custom battles. I mean, depends on what we're doing. Well, I mean, if I just. Okay, well, we have just one vote, it looks like. Two, oh no, so one vote. That isn't enough. We need to get like generally 8 is what I want to do, but if it's just 5, no. Well, we'll play. Let's see. We'll deal. Let's do another match at this BR, I guess, because I don't know if Italy is still around. Crispin wants to do custom battles. Carl, who? Okay, let's go. If we get 8 people, then I'm up for it. Ooh, Flanders. Yeah. Well, you're on the pool. Well, then I'll go into Dicker Max. What's new? Yeah, it's warming to me. I don't know that I like the racetrack though. Well, I avoid it, but I think it's always the center of attention for my playthrough. I'm not giving people gifts. Sorry, Carl. I'm going towards A. Wow, for once, almost a historical lineup. So watch out for them concepts. Oh, yeah. Pretty cool. Well, this is Flanders World War One. I threw in a Zeppelin. This is a World War One map. Makes me think that they might be doing some adding some World War One tanks, but I have no. The breach. Yes, something just killed me. Okay. Let's see. we're killing everybody over here. Well, yes, that's very historical. We're in the smoke now, and somehow you get to see me through the smoke.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
And if we have enemy planes, it's okay, maybe. Uh-oh. He had the high ground. But did he have depression? Right. Felt like they were really attacking me, didn't it? Got you. Where's the... There's only fly boy. Yes. Yes, it is. Another one. We're good. More. Yeah. Well, that's sort of good he's going for you, because that way he was flying steady in a line and I was able to take him out.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win. Hold up.
Well, then you would be dead. I see another. I'm shooting at the plane above you. He's a biplane, so he's maneuverable but sort of slow. What is he, a swordfish? Gotcha. There's 3 down. You need to cap as well as decap. Yeah, kill him from the center. Very ineffective. Okay. You got my zero already. Oh, you killed him, finally. Putting on the point, and I don't.
Enemy forces have
Hmm. Yeah, we lost, but I'm blaming the rest of our team and not us. Okay, Dino, what BR would you want to play at? We've not gotten enough volunteers for a custom match yet, so. Wow. Let's see, my 1 point. Okay, I could rebuild this line because I messed it up sometime in the past. Okay, let's look at 1.3. Let's see, where do we, okay. A lot of stuff at 1.3. Um, there we go, um, Panzer Force, there, and, there we go. Okay. Oh, no, we got one more. Gotta get rid of. Oh, yeah, there we go. I have a 1.3 lineup. In a bit, Shiny God. In a bit. All right, we're all ready to go. 1.3. Let's see. Let's watch us. Let's watch us get our butts kicked. Single point. Poland. Yeah, not winning.
aufschützen! Los, los, los! Klar machen zum Gefecht! Fahrer bereit! Hilfsschütze bereit!
We have the Americans and the Chinese and the Swedes on our side. Oh, lovely. Yeah. Yeah.
Langsamer. Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten. Echo. 4. Verschlag. Echo. 4. Bestätige Koordinaten. Aufgepasst. Abgefeuert. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Gotcha. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking retreat. Retreat, let me get him. He's dead. Again, not fast enough to save the way, but he's dead now. Told you to retreat. Hey, Stronger. Oh, great. Great. Hmm? Is it meant to be a dogfighter? Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's what I think it's supposed to be. Kill anything on the ground. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Yes. You're no longer a slave to War Thunder. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's just pain. Well, not necessarily. Well, what do we have that's fast? Nothing terribly fast here. Oh,
Vorladungsgranate laden!
the Rattels are not fast vehicles in the best of time, in real life. So it's an armored personnel carrier meant for Africa. It's not a tank destroyer. In the '90s, yeah, they used them against T-55 just because hell, they were shooting at either Angolans or Cubans that didn't really know how to use their vehicles well. But mostly it's a fire support, gun for their. Yeah, I mean that's not the worst thing. I'm just saying it wasn't the real vehicle wasn't designed for war thunder. Because yeah, okay, that's on a level straight road somewhere. Yeah, yeah, that's yeah, that kind of thing. Guess I should have come in. Okay, we can get you into the next game, Shiny God. Well, no, Shiny God, yeah. Oh, you're okay. You're gonna be done. Okay. I was, of course, gonna kick Arn out, but if you're volunteering. Yeah, we're just crushing these guys. Yeah, just about. It's gonna get me a long ways. But that's it. Okay. Alright. Two hang. Oh, let's see. Do I have any God as a friend? Yes, I do. There we are. Yeah, Shiny God, can you get it down to 1.3? Yes, please. We are either kicking noobs' butts or we are just battling other people who like low tier. One of the two. There we go. In a battle. Ah, okay. Have you been invited, Shiny? Oh, Wait, you're in the match, Shiny. Oh, shoot. Somehow I got the wrong person here. Shamrock. Why did I get the wrong person here? What? Well, I don't know who Shamrock is. How did I? I don't know. Is that not you? I don't know. I clicked the wrong button. Sorry. Next match. We'll do this next match. Sorry, I don't know how that happened. I'm sure I hit Shiny God 9. Something jump on me? I don't know. I thought I saw Shiny God 9. Wow. I don't know how that worked. Okay. I can't really see whenever it. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know how that happened. I literally saw Shiny God 9. Okay. A little fast. Fast button and then I get shot in the ass. Yeah. Oh. We're gonna come in the big boy. Maybe one of the best, arguably one of the best tanks of, oh shit, I'm killing me in spawn here, of the 1920s. Oh man, I just got slaughtered coming out of our spawn. This is not doing well for me. Okay. 38 key. Get back to the good stuff. Start the killing. Move down the street so we don't get and I get slaughtered. Damn. Somebody else. We should for overrunning our spawn. God. Okay, what? Black Panzer time. Well, things are gonna be different. Don't ever let anybody tell you that quality of equipment and things like this do not count. They do. I'm using a crappy keyboard right now, and the keys are not responding well. Yeah, still in the secret mountain base. A few more, but not many. Yeah. Yeah. Not as cool as the Eagle's Nest, but it is There he is. Up in the mountains.
Panzer, halt! Fahrer, schnell! Allied forces have captured a zone.
Yeah.
Capture the zone.
Well. Yeah, where's my jet?
The enemy is winning. You've got to counterattack.
This one.
Kraftfahrer, anhalten!
You can't do.
Fahrer, anhalten! Endlich aufgefallen! Ziel zerstört!
Oh, we gotta get out of here. Don't need to be in the front. And so you can get. Yeah, what's them in this island?
Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten. Charlie. 6. Erschlag.
Next, that's it. The road fatal force, right? No, he's just heading towards the spot.
Ziel zerstört!
Where's he running away to? Doesn't he want to fight me? Oh, now he's coming in. Oh, I like killing him. Okay, let's see. He can.
Heute ist nicht unser Tag. Rückzug und neu gruppieren, Kameraden.
What does that mean? Okay. Well, let's see. Let's get Shiny God in here. And we can also see about. Okay. Shiny God. Did he leave? Oh, he's in game. Oh, he went into game. Okay. Well, where's Strong Arm? There's Strong Arm. Let's get Strong Arm in. Yeah, if you can. Alright, yeah. Okay. Shiny God. There we go. All right. And let's see if I can do better or I get screwed up. You left. Okay, I see that. Sorry about the mess up. Hey, this map. But the other side.
Aufsitzen! Los, los, los!
Isn't this is Cologne, isn't it? Yeah, I was there on my first tour of Europe way back, and I recognize the cathedral. Yeah. Well, it's been rebuilt. Well, I mean, it was damaged. It wasn't like destroyed, but it was. Wow, how was no penetration? Okay. Come on, turret. Critical. Got your drivers and your gunners. And got you, yes. Okay. There we go. Little armor critical. No damage to us. Anybody there? Okay. Head to pay since there's enemy over there. Well, this is worth under. What did you expect? Thank you, people. And I hit a four. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Assistance. Wow. got each other. What the heck happened? Better than not getting that one. Let's kind of see.
Radfahrer, schneller!
Uh-oh, the enemy's on B. Watch out. Oh, yeah. Coming. Alright, come up from the other side. I don't know which way they're looking. Yeah.
Fahrer, langsamer!
Yeah. I see him. That's it. Damage with my team. I already got my engine. And he's dead. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. He's almost got my turret. Yeah, no, that's my artillery on B, but not the time. Right down here. Uh-oh. Hmm.
Panzer, halt!
Uh-oh. You hit the ground. Ah, okay. Them pesky buildings always moving around.
Angriffsziel erreicht. Positionen sichern.
Already fast. Yeah, okay. I'm heading sort of for A, and Strong Arm's heading for Bravo, and we're gonna see how this works and kick some butt. And
Aufsetzen. Los, los, los. Gefechtsbereitschaft herstellen. Kraftfahrer bereit. Hilfsspitze bereit. Nachrichtensitz bereit. Kraftfahrer, schneller.
yeah. All alone. Yeah. The toy jet has a friend. Well, is there a difference? Yeah, well, you're normally right, Strong Arm, that there's it's normally C or A, and then Bravo's an afterthought. You know, like, oh hey, yeah, there's nobody over there, nobody's taken it yet. Let's go see if we can get it, kind of thing. You're absolutely right. That is how my normal experience has been with this map, and mostly going for C, but A is sort of second. Yeah, okay. Where are we looking at? I see somebody just got there. Let's see. Some smoke.
Enemy forces have captured a zone. Allied forces have captured a zone. Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten. Delta 2. Stören. Delta 2. Bestätige Koordinaten. Aufgepasst. Abgefeuert. Vorwärts. Marsch. Verstanden. Vorwärts.
Ooh, good job, Ryan. If we like falling into it. Right. And it takes the point. There's space underneath it. Could easily move it. Okay, there's somebody coming towards A. Watch out. I missed.
Another zone capture will have the advantage.
Yeah. It went in between me and you.
Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten. Delta. Mo. Niederhalten. Delta. Mo. Fertige Koordinaten. Aufpassen. Angefeuert. Wir beschädigt.
Oh boy, the artillery explodes on the top of the Zeppelin. It could be made of mostly cloth. I don't think would detonate. Yeah. Oh, he would, yeah. There's somebody else here. Are you with me? Oh, there's the temper. Okay. He's dead.
Landfahrer. Over. Wow.
Artillery in B.
Koordinaten. Delta. Hier. Stören.
Yeah, I can hold A.
Bestätige Koordinaten. Abgefasst. Abgefeuert.
I got a 105. Here we go. Oh, what? 87 got me. Hey, John. I'm doing well, and how are you doing?
Fahrer. Schnell.
Machine gun it. Yeah.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Phoenix dead right there.
Fahrer, schnell! Radfahrer, anhalten!
Okay.
Radfahrer, schneller!
Boom, boom, and A13 got me. Good to hear, Don. Good to hear. I'm doing well. Tank crew died. Them sneaky British.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning. Langsamer! Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten! Delta! Hier! Niederhalten! Delta! Hier! Bestätige Koordinaten! Aufgestellt!
Yeah, though there's somebody died over near A, so maybe somebody wants to watch A. Yeah. Well, I don't know if we need to, but we would like to. LVT. Come around behind it. 5 shots left in this magazine. Oh, dang. Critical. He's dead. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm talking. I'm just going straight towards him.
We have most of the zone.
Yeah, I see the 813 here.
Marsch, marsch!
And even though I hit him, he still kills me. And Dino flies over. Okay. Yeah. Me and my Black Panzer. Oh, good.
Radfahrer,
Uh-oh. Somebody over there. Okay. Yeah, no, you keep watching that, Jay. You're doing a good job with that. Yeah, well, that's fine. It's just we need somebody over there for that. Okay, decapping B.
Fahrer, anhalten.
And we don't know where the baddie went to, so we killed him and he just left the point. I'm dropping artillery on C just in case somebody shows up there.
6. Zerschlagen.
Enemy, that is. But
Vorwärts. Verstanden.
yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm shooting at your tormentor. Fly over near me. Get to fly away from me, so I can't shoot him down. Yeah. Okay, got a critical hit on your enemy. He won't be around long enough for your BF-109 to get here. See, like he just died. So, like I said, yeah. Oh, he's killing somebody as he's going down. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Good.
Vorwärts. Auf. Verstanden. Vorwärts, vorwärts.
Well, thanks to Arno, we did turn this around. Oh, there's somebody over.
Ziel zerstört. Angriffsziel erreicht.
Yes.
Positionen sichern.
Well, should I or shouldn't I? What should I do? Hmm. Just wondering if I should put in an aircraft in my lineup. Hopefully not. Ah. Uh, okay. Well, let's see about putting it in Stuka. There's a Black Panther. Yeah. Okay. Whoop. Yeah, we got this guy here. Okay. We may actually see about dropping a bomb on an enemy. Let's see if Gamer can drop a bomb on an enemy without crashing into the ground. Yeah, I'm going towards C. Yeah, good. Yeah, yeah, if you like it, yeah.
Aufsitzen!
Uh-oh. We got the big French boys.
Kraftfahrer bereit! Hilfskiste bereit! Hilfskiste bereit!
The 2C. The giant French boys. They're shooting at us for some reason. No, they're giant.
Schneller!
Yet trying to trigger me with his modern language. Right.
Fahrer, langsamer! Ziel zerstört! Artilleriestart auf Koordinaten. Delta. 7. Wiederhalten. Delta. 7. Bestätige Koordinaten. Ich brauche Befehl. We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Or umlaut, I think he means is umlaut, but
Defend the A point.
ah, I crashed. I crashed.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Ah, okay. Okay, that's what I should have done. Mm. I'm gonna practice a bit here. Let me know when your match is done. I'm out. Yeah. Hello, Anton. Well, English is made up of is made up of Anglo-Saxon, which is an old German language, mixed with Norman French. I mean that's what English is. Oh well, yeah, later on they get those, but yeah, but it's made up of because like I like to say whenever I hear somebody who speak Anglo-Saxon, it's just out of my grasp. It sounds familiar, but just out of my grasp. But if you speak Old English, like Chaucer's Old English, I can get that. But if you speak the Anglo-Saxon, and Chaucer's Old English is very different than Shakespeare's English. It's so and Shakespeare's English is very easy for me at least, but Old English I can get. Anglo-Saxon is just outside of my frame of reference. Okay, let's see. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. No, okay, maybe. I thought Shakespeare would be Middle English, but I'm not. the greatest expert on. Okay. 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 Yeah, yeah, okay. And I remember it's been many, many years, but reading it and hearing, somebody do Beowulf in this, sort of original style. And I could get that. I could understand that. But not necessarily like catching it, understanding every word in it, catching the meaning well enough to know what they're talking about. Oh yeah, well that's why it's held up. People, it's still an important read. I have a copy of it somewhere here from college. I've probably read, I don't know, 60% of it. I'm not claiming I read all of the Canterbury Tales, but I read a good chunk of it way back then in college. And so, yeah, and that's, I know there's problems with English, but I still think English is the best language currently with humanity. I think. Yeah, because it has, um, it has it has words like venison and deer, where and they're sort of the German words are outside words and the French words are inside words. That's part of the distinction. So instead of having to say deer meat, we have adopted the sort of the French word venison, meaning the meat of the deer, because that's the inside after it was butchered, and that was sort of the Norman influence. Yeah, okay, yeah, but yeah, Der Flash or whatever it would be, but so that we can be in way. I know sometimes you can have words either sound the same, you know, uh, yeah, right, exactly, and some of it needs context because if you say scent, do you mean something you smell, or do you mean like a 1 cent piece? You know, So, or in English, it'd be pence. English. Yeah, pence. But in America, we do it as cents. So CENT. So some of it is definitely contextual and it isn't perfect, but because it has that sort of double mix between right, yeah, yeah, the compound words. So, eh, right, exactly. Where we, well, yeah, they can abbreviate the Panzer, and of course, if we were talking proper English, it would be water carrier, um, because that was the original sort of code word, but they didn't like the abbreviation WC, which meant water closet or toilet in English, so they changed it to like a tank carrier, and then tank stuck. So yeah, I mean, so that's a developed word, tank, because that's how we get tank. Right, and it's contextual, meaning if we're talking about war, then everyone knows and if we say tank, everyone knows we're talking about an armored vehicle. Well, yeah, but you know. Hmm. Okay, let's see if we can. Mhm. Ah,
Kann jemand irgendetwas sehen? Nein! Alles klar! Ende!
well. Ooh. Match is over. Okay. Let me get return to hangar and all. And I whoever's in charge, invite me, please, again. 'Cause I left the squad because I was practicing flying while you were because I had not flown. I'm really bad flying. Yes. Anton was. How did I miss? Well, yes. Yeah, oh, I'm just such a tank lover. I'm just such a huge like I know I said this a lot, and I just grew up playing micro armor and HO armor, war tabletop war games. That man, I would have loved this way back when I was 5 years old or 10 years old, and well, at 50+ years old, I still love it. So yeah, it's all right. Let's see. Yep. I mean, it's not perfect. I like the I'm going towards A again. Um, I like Hell Let Loose or Postscriptum, and where you're just one of a tank crew. But I also like playing the full tank as well. And for the full, yeah, 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 right,
Kraftfahrer! Schneller!
yeah, yes. Well, it, as soon as somebody sells out their company, like to somebody like Sega or whatever, you just know it's done. And if you were the creative elements in producing those games, you quit the company, as soon as your contract would allow, and go form a new thing and make a new game. Don't keep. But I, everybody's talked. I've not played any of the Fallout games. People have talked about them, and then I noticed over on Amazon there's a Fallout series, and I was thinking of watching it. Then I quickly read that it's uh, the main character is now a woman. So I go, nope. But yeah, but they made but it's Amazon, studios and they made it a woman. So my presumption is that it's woke. Yeah. Oh God, yeah, their thing. So because of all of that, I just sort of presumed. I don't know that it's woke, um, but I'm not going to waste my time on it. Now, if there's a reviewer out there that I trust and they watch it and they go, no, hey, it's not woke. It just happens to be a woman, and maybe it's sort of like Laura Croft that she's wearing short shorts and has big boobs, and we all want to watch it, and she's not some man hating person. Well, then great, but I suspect she's going to be sort of ugly or mannish or whatever, and she's going to have attitudes that are not, you know, at, right. And Conan is, if you're making anything, unless it's just a skin suit, that's all that Conan is going to be is quote unquote toxic masculinity. That's all it's going to be because that's what Conan is. There's no two ways about it. And they would rather lose money than make money and make something that they disapprove of. I mean, like whatever they paid to license the Conan thing, whatever they had paid for so far in production, whether it was a little bit or a lot, I don't know. It depends on where they are in production. Whatever, they'd rather cancel it than put it out, or they would rather make it so unrecognizable that none of the people. Well, they would want to emasculate Conan and make it Red Sonja or something. Which hey, that's a comic book character, and the old Nielsen. There's an old movie. I know. Is there something new coming out with Red Sonja? But I don't know. Right. And so it just all of these leftists want to graft upon successful IPs, as we call them now, and put their agenda in. And I think the money people, because eventually the money people, you know, eventually the money matters. And I think they're waking up to the idea that you just can't skin suit it and presume the audience is going to be there for it. That and it's just going to be just throwing money away. Because I would not hire women for anything nowadays, in any sort of studio production, because I wouldn't trust them to be, play a female character, sure, or female voice, yes, but be a director or a game producer or whatever, because I'm just going to presume they're going to be woke. I would not do it. Yes, and see, I'm older than I think all of you, and I remember in the early days they weren't necessarily woke, but they were promoting women up just to get, back in the '70s, just to equalize the gender gap of employment and stuff. And so you presumed all of the women were what we would now call diversity hires, and that, well, let's get the best woman in here. Well, we have 30 guys that are all more qualified for whatever job or thing. No, we just got to get the woman in. And so that is the presumption that we had back then, and it's holding even more true now, and it hurts the competent women, because they are out there for whatever field. Yeah. Oh, especially if you're talking about the '80s or what the '70s or late '70s, early '80s. You're right. Now, if you're talking about the 1930s, yeah, they have a real point there. You know, the black butler or whatever, you know, is comedy relief, and he's well, yeah, I presume I'm not a big. Well, yeah, there's nothing stopping them doing that except for it's all shit and no one wants to put money into it. Because to make a comic book, unless you have the passion and you're going to print it up yourself, it cost, you know, it takes somebody the money to produce it, to print it up and do all the stuff, and no one wants to pay that money. Hey, Skaven, how you doing? President is insane. He's even going to Russia to ask Putin for help. Yeah, Putin doesn't have any help to give anymore. He's desperate for his own war survival. Okay, let's come in the aircraft now. See if I can find something to bomb. Yes, I'm more likely to crash in the ground than I am to successfully bomb somebody. Now I might do neither. I might avoid crashing into the ground, but also miss the bomb. So okay, okay, I'll do it. I'll go for C. I'll go for C. I'll go for C. Yeah. Well, the aircraft I'm used to playing is, arcade aircraft as part of an arcade naval. That's sort of my, that's sort of my, um, my what I've done. I'm looking for him. I'm looking for him. I'm looking for him. I don't see him. I'm dropping. I dropped and I think I missed two. Yeah, I did both. I missed them and crashed into the ground. Yay. Oh yeah, well, air brakes. Well, what are those? No, no, I both missed the bomb and hit the ground. No, no, no.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones. Fahrer, schnell!
Right. Well, no, it's foreign it's oh hey the foreign minister of some place is a woman, so we'll promote that. But if it's a man, we won't deal with it. It's just it's not drivel. It's like it's sort of like the American foreign policies in which you get uh, oh, you're a democracy? Well, here's a bunch of cash. Oh, you're a dictatorship? No cash for you, kind of thing. No matter what the policies of said government is that the U.S. is dealing with, if you're a democracy, we like you. If you're not a democracy, we don't like you. And that kind of thing. It's promoting ideology over interest, shall we say, and not looking at and it could be we're a democracy. Yeah, I know, but there's riots in the street and people are dying every day. Yeah, but they're a democracy, and then compared to a dictatorship who's a dictatorship or a monarchy or whatever, like in Saudi Arabia. But hey, everything's peaceful, and yeah, women don't have the greatest rights, or it isn't a perfect thing, but it's a but they have a good foreign policy, and their policies, are pro-American or pro-Western or however you want to say it. And so yeah, right, yes, and so I don't know what your green foreign minister actually is meaning and saying, but doing from what they're saying. But I can take it is looking at that they evaluate every country on how pro-feminist they are, and then that is determines the determines the policy, you know, kind of thing. And well,
Radfahrer, schneller! Fahrer, langsamer!
you're not hearing Discord. They're not hearing Discord. Crispin is saying he's not hearing Discord. You're hearing you guys for some reason. Hmm. They're hearing me. No, they're speaking here. I don't know why. Yeah, I was having some sound problems earlier before starting the the thing. So let me yeah. Okay,
The words of
okay.
truth,
Okay, maybe you can hear them now.
Pearls of wisdom, you know.
Maybe you can hear them now.
indeed.
Please let
You
me
missing
know.
out.
Yeah.
Dost thou hear our voices?
Yes.
You'll have to read our books when we bring them out.
Indeed. Our manifesto.
My struggle.
Oh dear.
Okay, last stream Discord was very low.
We are
Yeah,
ready
but
to
what about
start
right now?
once.
Can you hear
It
the
really didn't work. Cannot recommend.
I've heard
I
about it.
can up each of their Yes, now you can hear them. Okay, good. Now we can hear them. Good. I'm not. I'm Crispin, I'm at my secret mountain base that I'm building out, so things are not on my normal computer, my normal setup. And that is also why I'm not playing as well as I'm on a laptop, a very nice laptop, but still,
Right.
it's the screen is smaller, and and it's just
But talking about the German Greens,
yeah,
they are incredibly anti-nuclear power.
right.
In fact, we have recently shut down all of our nuclear power plants, and the Greens have quite literally, after they were shut down, sabotaged them, like blown up certain parts of the infrastructure so that no government after them could put them back on.
I can imagine that because let's go to 5.7, guys. Can we do that?
Okay. No.
Yep.
I've liked the low tier, but I want to switch it up a bit. Yeah, yeah, no, it's a nuclear power is
I'm back.
one of the. We're going to 5.7, Arno.
All right, sure.
Is one of the greenest energies out there.
5.7 is.
But it is literally hated and despised here in Germany.
Well, they're supposed to, like say, the Greens. It's not the Greens are communists with green hats on.
Well,
They want to destroy the economy. That's what they want.
yeah, they especially in Germany, the Greens and the various communist stuff are vestigial parties of the Cold War that the Soviet Union was promoting to warfare by other means, if you will, to destabilize the NATO alliance. And even though the Soviet Union is gone and maybe the Greens are anti-Putin now, they're still continuing their sabotage of Western society. And that's
They want to fold the economy.
In fact, we're talking about the economy. Now, we currently have a left-wing government. We have the Social Democrats, who have
Dino,
very much
hit
shifted
hit
towards.
hit the ready button and keep talking.
Yeah. Wait, I did. Yep. All right.
Yeah,
Ready.
yeah, yep.
We currently have a left-wing government. It's headed theoretically by the Social Democrats, though they have shifted very hard towards the green spectrum. The Liberals, who don't really have an opinion of their own, and finally the Greens, who, despite um, theoretically being the junior partner to the Social Democrats, at a lot of the time it seems that they are in fact the ones in charge.
Well, I don't know the details, but they very well may be required to keep their coalition in power, and if so they have to do what they say, or otherwise they lose
Yes.
power to the right.
And recently, like I think only a couple of weeks ago, the German Supreme Court of the Constitution
Right.
pretty much indicted the government because pretty much the Greens and the government are out of money. They are completely bankrupt.
And since Germany no longer controls its own monetary policy because they're in the EU, they can't just print more money.
Yes, and we also have a thing called the debt stopper, pretty much. It's because here in Germany we have some very bad experiences with inflation and debt.
Yes, back in the 1930s. Yes, I know.
Yes, and that's pretty much a national trauma that still heavily influences things up to this day. So they were
And
pretty
we've
much
we've never
trying to.
really had that in the U.S. because during the Great Depression we had deflation, not inflation. Money would buy more and more. Now we've had in the 1970s, and now more recently we've had inflation, but not like Germany did during the 20s and 30s when it was super bad. So we don't have that national here. So we haven't learned that lesson about overprinting money and whatnot.
Yeah, and pretty much the government wants to do its weird climate goals, which largely consist of building like wind power,
Right.
like these giant windmill things, to which they, by the way, are literally destroying large forests so they can build more of them.
Yeah. 4 million trees chopped down
Really
in
want to
Scotland.
put the North Sea full with them.
Yeah, it's
For
this
wind
weird.
turbines.
It's disgusting.
it's this weird thing where they're like, we'll save the environment by destroying the environment.
4 million, over 4 million trees removed in Scotland.
Think of all those birds who were flying into it.
Well, no, I do not believe the the dumb idiots on the street who don't pay attention. They may believe, but I don't believe the elites are worried about the environment. I don't believe that for a second. I think it is just the club to use on people to get them to support left wing policies. Because there is not a there may be now with the floods of people coming in, but prior to the floods of people coming in, at least in Western Europe, there was not a huge group of people that were homeless and poor and we need whatever social programs to help the poor out in Europe. I mean, sure there were scavens around here in South America and wherever in other parts of the world, but there weren't the overwhelming need to get communist policies enacted in Europe. So they went green and as the club climate change to justify and scare people into supporting their
that's
actions.
pretty much exactly the thing. The SPD, the Social Democrats, used to be pretty much the second biggest party, still are at times the second biggest party. But they are more and more going towards the green end of the spectrum and are pretty much losing their original voting base, which were the workers.
Oh yes, that's happening here in America. That they're losing their worker voting base. The Democrats are.
Yes, and meaning they are now pretty much split between the more extremists. You have the right-wing AFD, which is getting more and more popular, and on the other hand, the currently collapsing successor party to the East German ruling party. They're literally just called the left, Die Linke, but they are disintegrating currently. The head of the party has left, and the whole faction is imploding currently, I think.
Yeah, let's see what Crispin has to say here. Okay, then there was controversy recent about, and Crispin, I believe, is in Norway, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. That altered make nuclear power less profitable. That really is. Green is not up for debate here. It is established fact. And to me, it's as established as any other religion. Greenism. We need to go with incredible power and money. I'm going through. Yeah, he is in Norway. The Green Party, which is in power, luckily wants to stop oil and grease spending. Yeah. It's just I am anti people that want to consume less. I want to consume more power, more resources, more. I want to see humanity increase its consumption. I believe coal, if it's done even like it was done, shall we say, in the late 1990s, early 2000s, that level of environmental protection, I think it's perfectly fine to use and do and whatnot. It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be super good. It just needs to be reasonable.
Nuclear weapons.
No.
And weapons.
Yeah, and weapons.
Well,
I mean, nuclear weapons do require energy.
I'm joking. I don't care.
Maybe to deflect asteroids, but not to use on humans.
But back in the 70s, in the 60s and 70s, global cooling was settled science. You can go back into journals. I mean,
I don't know, but you're definitely. I wouldn't call it settled science, but you're definitely right in that there was a lot of journals and there was a lot of speculation that global cooling or second ice age or another.
It was getting colder. It was
yes.
Science
well, I believe in.
There's no one saying no. It's not. There's no one saying.
Again, and some of the people I'm dealing with up here, I have impressed them with my historical knowledge because I am a historian. I know historically, during the Renaissance, Europe gets remarkably colder, and it's starting in the literally around 1805, so prior to any real industrial revolution, you start to have significant warming up in Europe.
Up until you get the Thames would freeze every year. And
yes, exactly. The frost fair. That's one of the things I was referencing about historic.
There was a warm in Roman times when the Romans were in Britain. There was a warm period, and they grew grapes in the north of England and made wine. So
well, that great part was more Middle Ages. So it's warmer. You're right. It's warmer in the Roman period. Then in the Dark Ages, it goes cool, and then in the Middle Ages, it goes warm, and then in the Renaissance, it goes cool, and then it starts heating up again. So I think we're just still coming out of that, and I think we peaked out of the. I think we're near the peak because, to the best of my knowledge, nobody's really reporting significant increases in global temperature now. So I think we peaked at sort of roughly the golden warm period or levels for humanity.
You know that flooding in Auckland in New Zealand got bad flooding early in the year. Did you hear about that?
No,
really,
but yeah.
Well, everyone, it was pretty bad. It was bad flooding.
Oh, I believe you, but they don't report that much about New Zealand here. Sorry.
Oh yeah, well, okay. It was a disaster.
Yeah.
So sometimes globally. It was reported here. It was big news here in Ireland. But just 2 months prior to that, or even less, there was a volcano in Tonga, and it was apparently the biggest ever recorded atmospheric explosion recorded. So, but this is unprecedented. This flooding is unprecedented. Maybe that massive explosion in Tonga, a few miles north, might have had something to do with it. But people are convinced. Like they just don't.
Well, okay. Here is the truth.
Enemy airplane behind your back.
Okay, thanks.
I'm shooting him. I'm shooting at him.
Over me, if you can.
I don't think he's seen me. Hang on.
Let's shoot down strong arm. Try to shoot this other airplane. Okay. If global warming was really an existential threat to humanity, see, they're not really concerned about humanity. They're concerned about the planet. Because they're communist and would like to radically reduce the size of humanity. But if it was an existential threat, we could solve global warming within a year. And it would be a fraction of the cost. All we have to do is find a few locations and explode a few nuclear weapons. And we don't need to do it like over a city or where there's population. Just explode them. Yes, exactly, and put enough dust up in the upper atmosphere that would be up there, and we would cool the planet considerably. And if you can plant them not deep underground like for testing, but near their surface to just put up dust. Yeah, and we could do that. I mean, if that was truly
small. There's no degrees.
Yeah, so it's something that we could cure.
Of nuclear winter, either nuclear winter or not nuclear winter.
I mean, but I'm saying if it really was this hockey stick of the climate just going to keep climbing and all the ice caps are going to melt and the equator is going to become too hot for humanity without spacesuits on and what if all this real super weird dire stuff and not just a couple of islands out in the Indian Ocean are going to go under sea and there's 5,000 people will have to relocate. Okay, let's relocate 5,000 or 10,000 or 50,000 people instead of doing policies that are going to negatively impact billions of people. So
if it's the price they've seen, the ice age ended 12,000 years ago, right? That's not that long ago, and we've been getting warmer ever since with up and down like cyclical changes, but generally going warmer and warmer and warmer. The Sahara was green, not even 5,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And then, it's the desert spreading into the south of Spain. But it's been doing that for thousands of years. It's been creeping up. You can see it. You can measure it.
See,
What?
just humanity being alive is causing the planet to get warmer.
No, it's
Yeah.
cows farting.
Thusly, we must commit genocide in
Yeah.
order to
Oh.
save the world.
The government expert. No, well, no, you don't have to. You can sacrifice young children like the Incas did to stop the weather doing stuff you don't want it to do.
Well, they're already doing that here in America, sacrificing young children to the gods.
Well,
What
careful
they're
the
Um,
stream.
starting to do.
You'll get stream banned or whatever it is.
well, they're already doing it. It's called gender reassignment surgery.
Okay. That might change the. There you go. That might change the weather.
Well,
It's not
once you
tricky.
do gender reassignment surgery, they're not going to be able to reproduce. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there won't be. Yeah.
Couldn't we ask the aliens for help?
Well, maybe the aliens are actually causing it. Who knows?
We actually have them in Area 51. Gamer, come on, don't deny it.
Holy shit, I got 12 kills.
Very good.
Oh my, yeah, well done. Yeah, you quietly only got 12 kills.
Very nicely done.
Yeah.
Fucking Terminator.
I'm gonna save that replay.
So yeah, I'm just.
Yeah.
Oh, we hadn't had this one before.
Oh no, we haven't. Yeah. Okay. What do we want to do? Let's come in 470. Again, I'm going to swing north around and die quickly.
All right, all right. If we can change the dying part, then that might be a good plan.
Ah. Well. Well, I'm going to die. You can follow in behind me and kill those who kill me.
Ah, I see. So you're the meat shield.
Yes.
I have even more bacon.
Cannon flesh.
Yes, thank you, Dino. Actually, that reminds me, there is a movie where aliens cause the planet to warm up. It has Charlie Sheen in it. Just can't figure out what the name of the movie.
Well.
One turn.
Let this panther go ahead. He'll be our meat shield. He'll be the attract all the fire to him and kill them all. Feature. Okay, let's come up here.
Blown him up.
Oh,
There's
okay.
another.
Another?
You.
Another brother.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, no penetration on him. Okay.
I'd rather have a sister. Wait, what?
And of course I hit him just after. Okay. Well, I got his barrel. He's hating me now. I almost rather died than that's his barrel. No
Bloody
penetration.
tank is fucking invincible.
No. No problem. It's statting. Penetrating him. Explosive. Okay, now that did almost penetrate him. Yes, we're taking it for
See something
critical
moving
hit.
around, Dino?
Oh, okay.
Not got your loading.
Sure that's accurate? Like,
Got your barrel sort of
There's an
again.
AM1 who
Wasn't
No.
that
blew
an
me up with
anti-ship
rockets.
rocket? Damn.
come on. No,
They
man.
finally did it.
Bloody. I'm behind them now, so unless I get shot from the side, I'll be able to break your stalemate. Oh, it's a big heavy. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's moving. He's on the move. Oh, you're gone from there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm coming back though.
Oh. Bye,
You
wing.
know,
Yeah, I saw that. That was great.
That was amazing. I like it.
Yeah, you absolutely shredded that one.
I do love me my dual 37 millimeters.
You love it. Mm.
that heavy.
Okay, that's all. Okay, it's clear now. It's clear.
All the crap that dead tanks. And I didn't kill a single one of them.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Lost his tail.
Nice. You 152 in front of you somewhere there, gamer.
Okay.
Where did this guy come from? Oh well.
I can't see him now, but he was there.
Oh, I believe you.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking I should move up to the trees and get a better field of fire if I can. See what's about ready to press.
Talking about the whole climate thing, there was this weird like climate conference in I think Dubai or so
Yeah, I heard
or
about that.
somewhere
Yeah.
in Arabia. Yeah, and we had as in Germany had
There's
by
no.
far like an insanely huge delegation which achieved absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Well, it was probably a fun
But
trip to Dubai.
Well, yummy food and first class travel and
Yeah.
hotels and it'd be wonderful for the delegate. Why wouldn't you go?
Well,
Talk shit about it.
like the
All right,
at least
everyone.
5 of the major shipping lines in the world have all declared that they are working to make now ships that don't use fossil fuels as their primary or sole source of fuel.
yeah, like the big thing that happened there was like that there was like a pact for more nuclear power, which
Oh.
must have thrilled our people who hate that.
And you happen to notice that some of the people that are pushing for nuclear power have, or some of the governments, have an extremely large source of fossil fuels. Why do
Mm.
they want to do nuclear power so bad?
Yeah, right. Iran been trying to do it.
Well, or Saudi Arabia or Dubai or they want some.
Before the whole green agenda was a thing, they wanted it. They wanted nuclear. They're just trying to push for it since.
Well, they want nuclear because if you get nuclear power plants, you can then build nuclear bombs,
Yeah.
and they're worried about Iran having nuclear bombs.
I'm
They
sure they
don't.
already have them.
Well, I don't think Iran has them yet. Israel has been watching that very hard.
Dirty bombs.
Well, they can maybe make dirty bombs, but that's who cares? Really. Yeah, they could drop them and hurt a lot of people, but I don't even know how many people that it actually kill, in a short term kind of thing. Because if our nations, Western nations that is, are doing a reasonable amount of precautions, I forget what is it, iodine? No, it's some sort of stuff that you can take to
It
mitigate
is
the.
iodine. It is
Yeah, okay,
iodine.
it is iodine. Yeah, and so if now I'm not saying they have, but if they have, uh, taken precautions and stockpiled those kind of things up, they can fly that into different, where it isn't going to be every city everywhere hugely affected. It'd be a city here or there, whether in Europe or the Americas or something. We could fly in huge amounts of iodine tablets and save most of the people, in the city and whatnot. I may be sounding callous or don't really care at all. I do care some, but it's not the big scary thing that's keeping me awake
Oh
at
no,
night.
you're right. Yeah.
It's
They
the thing.
could just do something like have a lab excellence as well, couldn't they? That's more of a threat, I think.
Well, yeah, but
Economic
it's
look at the economic weapon value of COVID-19.
oh,
That was
absolutely.
a man-made thing.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I personally believe that COVID-19 was man-made, but I believe it was an accidental release. That's my belief.
Right.
Obviously I don't have inside information, and I know people believe different things. That they can believe what they will, and because I don't really believe that there is, you know, um, solid information either way.
But you could make one of those things on purpose and release it on purpose and make it even more deadly, I suppose.
You could, but I and
That's very
but
scary.
I think it was a whether it was being made as a bioweapon or being made as a testing to then develop anti pathogens to it or whatever the reason it was being made. I believe it was a man-made thing, and I believe it was accidentally released.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That's my belief. And again, because always, and I know a lot of you guys have been around a long time, but always, not everyone listening here or now or later will know it. I'm careful with my language because this is just because I don't know. Obviously, none of us really know, but
Hello?
Yes.
All right, everything was just really, really silent.
Yes, I
It's a
just.
rare moment of peace,
Yeah,
right?
no one was.
Yeah, and I thought because other people were having issues that I might have had some as well. All right, just a bit of a misunderstanding then.
Yeah. Getting pushing towards C.
Because we mentioned what stuff we shouldn't have been talking about, and we got snatched away.
Yes. Well, that
Yeah, but
I hear in Ireland has become a real thing.
What?
That if you say the wrong things, it's a crime now in Ireland.
I haven't heard anything.
Oh, isn't there a new law about?
How can they can't even stop your car being stolen or a shop being robbed, looted, or you
But
being
no,
stabbed in the street? How are they
no,
going to
no,
stop
no,
people from saying anything?
no. Strong arm. You're wrong. They can stop all that. They choose not to stop that.
Right.
They want to focus on the ideological people. The crime in the cities is not a bug; it is a feature because they want to make people scared and dependent upon the government. I truly believe that because I'm looking around California, I'm looking around these things, and I'm seeing all the poop in the streets in San Francisco, and then President Xi of China showing up, and within a week, at least huge sections of San Francisco are cleaned up, patrolled. There's no druggies on the street. There's nothing, and it's just all spick and span because President Biden and President Xi were going to meet in San Francisco, so let's make the city pretty. It is a feature, not
yes.
bug.
I hate San Francisco.
San
Well,
Francisco in the past, it was cool. It was cool. I loved going
I
there.
only love the bridge, the big red bridge. That's
Yeah,
That's
Golden
the one
Gate.
everyone jumps off, killed
well,
themselves.
that reminds me of something really, really stupid. Here, the capital of Germany is one of the worst cities in Germany. Berlin is a shithole, but it has gotten so bad that I think 1 or 2 years ago it was that the Berlin government uh painted like little
Really?
like square zones in like some one or even maybe a couple of the parks and said that's where the drug dealers go, like these are the
Right,
zones where you can deal your drugs and do your crimes,
right.
but
Yeah,
please don't step outside of like the chalk line.
yeah. No, it's bad.
New one.
Okay, well, gentlemen, I think we're going to end here for today. We should be
Aw.
back next weekend with more Hearts of Iron and more War Thunder. So thank you
All right.
all. Thank you,
Thank you.
Dino, Strongarm, Arno, for hanging out with me and everybody else. So